September 1st. Good morning. I practiced. That was hard. 3 minutes live and I didn't say a word. Hey, that was really hard for me. That was really hard. I do have a couple of quick jokes to get us started, if you guys don't mind. Give me five people say, Pops, give us a joke. It's 9/1, September 1st. Is this year flying by? Is it too fast? I just want to start with a couple sillies. Tee hee, T double hee. Oh my goodness, I have a couple of funs. Are you guys ready? Has anybody noticed that I definitely am getting better. I feel better. How about this one? How many wait for it. Wait for it. How many telemarketers does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but he has to do it while you're eating dinner. Hello. Okay, I got another one for you, Holly. How about this one, Holly? Because Holly gets it. How many how many Alabama football players does it take to put in your light bulb? Alabama football players to put in a light bulb. How many? One, and he gets 3 credits for it. Moving towards graduation. Okay. All right. Right, Eggs? He's getting 3 credits. That's a full class. That's a whole semester class. Good morning, Trip. There you are. Kim, you get it. She hands out credits. Okay, how about this one? If you're an evil chicken, you're evil. And you're a gosh darn evil chicken. What do you lay? Deviled eggs. Bing! Of course they're going to be doubled. They're already doubled, you evil chicken. Okay. How come Holly's the only one laughing this morning? I went to buy a pair of camouflaged pants, but I couldn't see any. Stop it! Get out of that section. All right. Here we are. All right. I'm behind the camera laughing my own little tail off. Oh, let me go turn a light on. 1 second. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me here. The only one laughing at my jokes this morning is Holly. Something wrong with my delivery this morning? What did the baby corn say to the mommy corn? What'd he say? Where's popcorn? Pop's took a special like to that one, Holly. It's so stupid. I can't say some of these. No. What's one of your better what kind of an animal slash creature would make a pretty good baseball player? First person to answer correctly. moves forward. Creature, good baseball player. And I'll give my answer and why. You have to match my answer. What kind of creature would make a good baseball player? No, none of you guys, all you bat people, too obvious. Wombat, not bad, creative. No. Saskamojo, no. Somewhat the right idea. Don't go looking it up, please. I know who you are that look it up. I know which ones look it up, and they're always the one to answer. Don't look it up. What kind of creature would make a really good baseball player? Jonathan K., that's pretty obvious, but what kind of creature is that? Kimberly, that's pretty good. That's not bad. You're on the right track. You're absolutely on the right track. What kind of creature? Hags, you got it correct. A frog. You put a frog in the outfield and he's going to catch all kinds of flies. Hags, you're on the spin to win list. We're going to do a quick spin here in a minute. Hags. It's a frog. You stick a frog Jolie in the outfield, he's going to catch all kinds of flies. So that was the right answer, Hags. Give me a second. I'm trying to get you a prize. Let's do another one. You guys ready for another one? Who's ready for another one? Spin a win. How do you fix? We're coming close to Halloween. This is going to be important information for Halloween coming up. How do you fix a cracked pumpkin? First person answers goes to the spin to win. How do you fix a cracked pumpkin? Cracked pumpkin, how do you fix it? You're coming on Halloween, what would you do? Jesus is throwing it out and just getting a whole new one. I'm not going to squash it. Saturn fixed it right there. He fixed it with a pumpkin patch. That's absolutely correct. Pumpkin patch. You put it in a pumpkin patch. You give it a pumpkin patch. Okay? Saturn Wolf. You're brilliant. You guys are brilliant out there. Okay? Eggs. All right. Wait, which bear? Now you've got to think in terms of bears. All right? What's the most condescending bear? Just condescending. This bear is very condescending. Which one is it? It's not a polar. It's not a grizzly. It's not Yogi. It's not unbearable. This is no. This is no. It's not pie. It's Billy D said it's a panda. Panda. Is that condescending? Did I do a good job of acting condescending? Panda, right? We're giving it to Billy D. My acting could be work on that one, right? Duh. Okay, Billy D. Okay, all right. That wasn't bad. You guys did pretty good there. Okay, here we go. Hags, you're number one. Hags, you're the one. Saturn Wolf, you're the two. And Billy D, you're the three. Let's go spinning, boys. Number three, Billy D. Number three, Billy D. Number three, Billy D. Hey, a little something you guys didn't know about Billy D. Correct me if I'm wrong, Billy. Oh, by the way, Bill, I'm going to give you box number one. You get box number one. That's an automatic. Wait for it. I'll show you what's in box number one. But as friends out there for Billy D, he has a hard time getting around. He is doesn't get out and around that much. This show means a whole lot to him. Like some of us, it's kind of an important show to him. He makes it a big part of his day. He's written to me 2 or 3 just absolutely beautiful emails. And he has some physical challenges as well that he works with. Bill, I'm so glad you're here and that you're one of our friends here. He lives up in the Pacific Northwest, if I remember correctly. And just sweet, sweet man. And I believe that you've found a nice home here, Bill. So don't forget, I'm ready to cry. So don't forget to send me your address at the DetroitMushLab.net. This is one of those situations, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is one of those shows that makes a big difference to people. And Bill's here every single morning, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning there where he gets up. So, you know what I'm talking about, you 9 o'clockers that are just like barely waking up at 9 o'clock and yawning and stuff? Billy D's up at 9 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, along with the Vegas girls and stuff. So, from the bottom of my heart, isn't that beautiful? Aren't we a beautiful group? What did you win, Billy D? What am I sending you? I'm sending you 2 grams of Ghost. I'm sending you 2 grams of Ghost, and I'm sending you a 10-pack of 200 milligram Ghosts. Okay? So it's basically getting around 4 grams there. Billy D. Send me your address at the DetroitMushLab.net, and we'll send this out to you. Are we starting out having fun this morning? I want a bunch of girls to get ready because I'm going to do a ladies only giveaway here in a minute. Ladies only. And then we're going to get into the meat of the prizes. Oh, God. Oh. Why am I preoccupied? Why am I preoccupied by hot dogs? I've been preoccupied by hot dogs lately. I don't really have a lot more to say than that. But we're going to get into the meat of the prizes here soon. Has anybody seen Pop's IG? Who says it? Who said, I don't want to know. Greenie. Oh, Carlotta, they're the sickest things I've ever seen. So... True story. It's a true story. I'll tell it later. I'll tell it later. I'm not ready to tell it yet. I got the neatest, cutest message. Yesterday evening. Who wants Pops to read a cute message from a lovely couple? I really would like to hear 5 people say, I do. A cute message from a lovely couple. Okay. And then we're going to get into the meat of the prizes. Okay. This is a really cute one. All right. Put your cute hat on. Get ready. If anybody has, do you remember the blankies? Did anybody have a blankie? I didn't, but out of all 6 of us kids growing up, excuse me, my brothers and sisters, my one sister had a blankie. And she'd have to rub on that one silky part of the edge of the blanket. She'd sit there and rub on that, and that blanket had to go with us or we couldn't leave the house. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's that favorite blanket that you had when you were a kid, but we called it a blankie. Okay? Does anybody have a blankie? Tell the truth. It's okay. It's okay to admit that you kind of had a blankie. Okay? Your daughter had one and she called it Patchy. See, that's what I'm talking about, Holly. My sister had one. And I think we called it Blinky. She had a blanket that she always held, right, Jolie? Hey, wait a minute. Now that I'm thinking about it, is this a girl thing? How come it's only daughters and sisters so far? Wait. Give me one guy here that admits he had a blinky. Holly had one. Okay. Give me one guy, and it's okay. Give me one guy that admits, yeah, okay, I had a blinky. Can anybody admit it? Or is it even happening? Satter says I had, and I still have it, Pops. Okay. Herbie, that's right. Linus had the blanket. That's right. Okay, so it is not. I'm being chauvinistic. It's not just guys. Alan had one. I mean, girls. Deborah's son had one. Sandy had one. He did not. That is not true. No. No. Sandy didn't have a blinky. Okay. I still have a raggedy old quilt. Right, Deborah? Linus. See, that already blew my whole theory that it's girl only. Okay. Move on. Sandy's like, Pops, I still have it. You're creepy. Don't tell people this stuff. Why am I mentioning blinkies? Jimmy Max? I had one. This is what I wanted. This is actually, and now that we're getting here, Bridgie had one. Is that right? Bridgie's had one, but it had an army logo on it. Bridgie's like 3 and he's doing a G.I. Joe blinky. Okay. That almost belays the whole purpose of G.I. Joe. How could you have like a war-centric blinky? They gotta like have a rabbit, or they have to have like a flower or something on them. Okay? Okay. Changing the subject, but it's a pretty good subject because right now, if we wanted to, we could get deep into the therapy of why. Ooh, now, what is it about the blinky that made you feel more secure? I mean, we could get into the blinky therapy. We're not doing that. I was just thinking about how cute kids are. My blinky was one of those, yeah, like Jimmy said, one of those ones that they used in the atomic war. It was like a repellent one. You'd hide inside it from radiation. Anti-radiation blinky. Kids are adorable. I love kids. I'm not very good with them, though, because I haven't been around a lot of them. Just one. And he was a little different than yours. My kid had some, it was some challenges to get him, the physical part. It was a lot different growing up with him. Beautiful, beautiful soul. So I never wanted to do that. I didn't want to. Can I just read this damn thing? You guys here, some of you know here that Cleany, I call him Cleany, Clean Grow and Niffer Mama are a couple. Hubby-wivey situation. Cleany and Niffy. That's what I call them. And they have Niffy babies. Thanks, Herbie. And we have Niffy babies. They have a Niffy babies. Cleany sent me this. Holly, Niffer and Cleany. Isn't that cute? Who wants to meet Niffer and Cleany? Peer pressure. Peer pressure. There's a mush fest coming soon. Kimberly, peer pressure. There's one of those Oktoberfests coming very, very soon. Okay, who would love to meet them? What if we could all transport ourselves somewhere for like, without having to get in a car and go all the way to Tennessee? All right, here's the letter. I just wanted to drop you a note to tell you about a moment my 5-year-old daughter had today. Niffer, Mama, and I were discussing plans for Mushfest with her. She will be taking a trip to the Adirondacks with Niffer's parents, and she was very excited. Then, right in the middle of the excitement, her face dropped, and she got upset, and she said, "But I won't get to meet Pops if I don't go to Mushfest." Poor kid doesn't want to miss out. We explained that it is for adults doing adult stuff, but she really didn't like that explanation. She really wants to meet you and Brock, so we told her next time we go to Michigan, we'll try to get you guys out to dinner or something. Niffer Mama and I are really looking forward to meeting you guys at Mushfest. Peace and much love, Dave Cleany. Would somebody tell me, did that make my night? But I won't get to meet Pops. I would give that little girl. So, Nippy, I got to send her something, a little 5-year-old appropriate something or something. I don't know, something pink and a Lego or something. Okay, it's going to be a little pinky Lego-y thing. And we're going to send that. And when she opens it up, she's going to be like, and Pops even sent me something. So we're going to handle that this weekend. I'll pick something out. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Okay, Nippy, wouldn't that be adorable? And make sure she gets to open it herself. Okay? Give me a name. What name should I put on it? Just a first name. Just give me the first name. I already have the last names. Give me, or even an initial. What's an initial I should put on that? Right, Cleany? Make sure she opens it herself, too. Ava. That's a beautiful name. I love that name, Ava. Okay. Ava and Pops are like this. Okay. I have their address. I've got everything else I need. I just wanted Ava's name. Thank you. The sweetest. You guys are adorable here. You're kind. You've been giving. Cleany's does a phenomenal job of growing. He's coming up with all kinds of extracts of his own weed. He's a weed grower, and he works with other guys. They're really quite an adorable couple, and I appreciate you guys here. And it sounds like the family is cohesive. Certainly, if the little girl is listening to Pops, that's fantastic. Thank you, guys. And I do, no pressure. If you can't make it, you can't make it. But it would be absolutely phenomenal to meet you guys there, Niffy. Okay? It would be phenomenal. No pressure, though. No pressure to anybody, but whoever's not there is a loser. Okay? No pressure. No pressure at all. But whoever's not there is a loser. And I'm keeping track. Girls only. Girls only. That was pretty rude of you, Pops. Okay, loser. Hey, who didn't go to Mushtoberfest? Loser. Okay, you have to walk around for like an hour, just like this. Okay, Married Michael goes, or we're broke. Yeah, that's another option. Okay. Carlotta, you're funny. Okay, good morning. Women only. Women only. I'm going to do a true false Vegas. I'm teasing. You're not a loser. And I hate when I say that because you jump right on it. You're like, yeah, you're one of the biggest winners here because you're here every day. You are as consistent and as committed to helping yourself be a better person every day, and yet then sometimes you let yourself down and say, you're doing it every day, girl. You're doing it every day. I see it 5 days a week. So don't kid yourself, and you can't kid a kidder. All right. I'm going to do Greedy, shut up. Good save, Pops. I'm going to do women only, women only, women only. True, false. True, false. True, false. The first three women to get the true and the false, the true, false, correct. The first three. Right, Anthony Hunt? Don't you applaud Vegas? To get the... Okay, let's do it again. First three women to answer the true, false questions correctly. You're not answering a question. To tell me if I said a true statement or a false statement. There. Okay? This is hard as a game show host. This is hard to explain. I'm going to make three statements, ladies. Thank you for telling her that, Daniel. I'm going to make three statements, ladies. They're going to answer if they're true or false. The first three to get those answers correct are going to move forward to a spin to win round. The first statement is, on average, is this true or is this false? On average, men see fewer shades of color. Number two, men go through PMS. True or false? Men go through PMS. True or false? And thirdly, women are genetically more jealous than men. True or false? Go. Give me your answers. One second, I'm coming back up here. I'm still looking for one more correct answer. Two of you are correct. Two of you so far have gotten correct answers. I'm looking for one more. You guys can answer again. There it is. There's the third one. Okay, I'm going to read the answers to you. And then I'm going to tell you which three women have moved forward to the spin to win round based off of the answers on my screen. First thing I said was, on average, men see fewer shades of color. That is true. This is thanks to a lower number of retinal cones. Men have a lower number of retinal cones than women. The prominence of these cones is connected to the presence of the X chromosome, which men only have one of. So women, you see better shades of color than we do. I didn't know that. Secondly, I said that men go through PMS. It says, okay, well, maybe PMS isn't the exact right thing, but men go through a monthly hormonal change. It is much like PMS, and it causes irritability, fatigue, stomach cramps, and hunger. Men experience a type of PMS. And that's a fact. Admit it, guys. Sorry. And get in touch with it, and you'll know what your rhythms are. And then thirdly, I said that women are instinctively more jealous than men. False. It's the other way around. It's been proven sociologically, blah, blah, blah. Men are instinctively more jealous than women. This is an instinct that seems illogical, but nonetheless, it's commonly shared among men. This is to be jealous, especially if it comes if it comes about significant others, be it a boy or a girl. Tendency to display jealousy in a relationship within Homo sapien males is expected. I think there's a survival thing there. I think you're holding on to your mate, kind of a thing. The three women that got the answers correct, married with Maiko, you're going to be number one. Married Maiko. She got it correct. Sharon Sparks. Sharon Sparks, you're going to be number 2. You got it correct. And Deborah. Deborah here. Deborah, you got it correct. Those are the first 3 that I saw on my screen. So here we go. Married Michael. Married Michael's going to win the second prize. Here, I'll show you what she won. Second prize. Oh, very nice. I opened up a box. Inside that box is a little pack of ghosts. Oops. Four grams. It's approximately. I believe when I weighed it, it was 4 grams. So we should be seeing about 4. Gosh, it's so much I can't even put it back inside. Okay, let me see if I can magically rearrange the package to hold them all. There, I figured it out. Okay, so this is what Married Michael's gonna win. If you guys would send me your address at the DetroitMushLab.net, I'll send this out to you. Thank you. Let's cover a little bit of the FAE that we were talking about yesterday. Let's get back to that. Okay, I still have 3 more boxes. I still have 3 more boxes that we're going to give away today. Is that enough? Give me 5 people that say 3 more is really cool. I'm waiting. 3 more. We're going to give away 3 more. They get bigger and bigger and bigger as we go. More or less. I love being here, you guys. I can't even tell you how much I'm having fun. I truly am. We were talking about FAE yesterday. We were talking about getting that perfect blend of CO2 getting out and fresh oxygen coming in. I liked my example of using my dad as to what happens when we don't get proper respiration for our shroom grow. People started sending me pictures yesterday afternoon. I got one picture, it was actually the day before, Jolie here. Jolie's doing, you guys think she's just a gorgeous lady? She's also, besides a gorgeous lady, she's also a mushroom grower. She grows mushrooms. Happy ones. No, they're too happy. Carlotta's like, she's all right. No, she's pretty fine. They're too happy. She sent me a picture. Pops, she's doing it. She started out with Uncle Ben's tech. She did it the way she did it. Like, let me learn how to do this. I don't just show up and talk about it. I'm also a practicer. I also practice. I want to grow these. I want to provide medicine for my clients. And she is. So she starts out, she has, and the way it's kind of a shame when you guys write me stuff, because you're like, you play yourself. Well, it's only a little shoebox grow. Only a shoebox grow. Congratulations. Yay. Don't talk like that. Well, it's just a little bit of a little something, something. You're growing. You're doing it. You know how many people sit around, oh, Mr. I'm talking about Mr. I'm a talking son of a growing son of a talker. I can time out you survive. Back when I grew those, I'm going to grow them again someday. I'm a talking son of a talker. And then there's somebody in the background going, I got a great shoebox growing, man. I like the shoebox grower guy, gal. Not everybody has to be the big shot, 150 tub grow. Listen to me, I'm Pops. You don't have to be that guy. What you get to be is the guy in the background growing, learning, figuring it out, doing it for themselves. We do a lot of talking, a lot of talkers. Man, just to be doing 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever it is a beautiful thing. Man, that deserves so much pat on the back from the start. I don't have enough time to write that in email form to somebody to tell them I'm so proud of what you're doing for yourself. Keep it up. All right, Higgs? So, my rando, that was a rando rant. But you got to be proud of your friends here that are doing it. Right, Bob? You got to be proud of your friends, and I really feel like I think it's incredibly healthy for you to tell them. I think it's healthy for you to tell them, and I think it's healthy for them to hear. Look at her. They're finally pinning. She's going to act like a little, I can see her doing the pin dance. I can see her now doing the pin dance. And here's the thing. I'm gonna give something away. This is a lady living in Queens, New York. High-rise building kind of situation in Queens, New York. This isn't some lady living in Colorado and on a ranch with having the opportunity. She got probably living in a shoebox, the same size as her grow. I can picture it now, moving on up. She's in one of those buildings. Can you imagine that? That's really cool. That's almost cooler than the mountaintop grower guy, Jolie. Think about that. You don't know, in New York, the person in the brownstone or in the apartment next to you is growing medicine. I love the address when I put the address in. I put in an address for her. It's supposed to be Queens, New York. She says, no, I don't live in Queens. I live in Bayside. You get out of here. Well, I live in Bayside. What's the difference between Bayside and Queens? I don't know, but they have the same zip code. But I think in Bayside, you're allowed to grow shrooms. Be proud of each other here. Lift each other up. I mean that sincerely. Lift each other up. Be proud of each other. There shouldn't be one person here telling another person here they're not good enough or they're not doing enough. We could just mention maybe you could do more. Jolie, thanks for letting me make fun of you and your Bayside. So she sent me a picture, and it was of her grow. And she goes, Pops, I think this, and this is, she's done all her research. I think this is overlay. I think this is overlay. She's showing me a picture of her cake, and it is a thick top, this is one frosted up cake, this guy. Because she gives me the information. It's been a long time. I'm still not seeing any pinning. Could you give me any advice? And I look at this picture and I go, I don't think I've ever seen a happier cake. That is, I wrote her back, I go, that is one happy cake. She is comfortable. She has absolutely no desire or reason to change. She doesn't need to be fork scraped. No. She has absolutely no desire that she's sitting inside that, whatever your conditions are for her, for that little cake, she's just going to sit there and keep frosting. You have to change the conditions drastically at this point. Sometimes we'll do a cold shock. I didn't mention that to her. The biggest single thing that when you have something like that, Hip, it was beautiful. Oh, you should see it. When you have a situation like that, you know what your biggest problem is? Guess what? It's comfortable. Guess what's been happening? Biggest single thing. It's sitting in a stale box. It's sitting in a box and it's just sucking back in its own CO2 at this point. It's not getting its FAE. For whatever reason, whatever scale, sometimes you have to, everyone says, I need well, if you do them 4 hours, once every 4 hours, well, then you got to ramp it up to 1 every 2. And that was it. That was her click. More FAE, a lot more. And then make sure you mist the edges of the tub so you regather the humidity. But at this point, don't get the cake wet. Cake will turn blue on her. Even though there's nothing wrong with it, it's just kind of rusted. Long story short, keep growing, keep doing what you're doing. Build each other up. This is a beautiful thing we're doing. We're doing it in apartments, high-rise apartments in New York City, as well as Tennessee, as well as Colorado, as well as Walla Walla, Washington. Oh, let's not forget Detroit, the Motor City. And we're motoring along. Her FAE was off. That was it. Read her note there. She's doing a pin dance now because all she did was increase her FAE. Whatever it was before, it wasn't enough. Cake was too comfortable. Now, she's probably, if it's pinning now, Jolie, you're 6 to 7 days away from a harvest dance. If you're doing your pin dance right now, you're going to do a harvest dance in about 6 days. That's going to be exciting. Okay? FAE. Moms want somebody to... Moms, I'm not doing the pin dance. It's something you do all on your own when you're in the room and nobody's looking. And no one realizes that you're just like, look at my pins. It's a pin dance. The pin and spin. Then there's the spin. You got to spin. Come on. Oh, yeah. I can't do it, moms. Now, Jolie could because she's got the real energy for it right now. Okay? You're welcome, moms. You're so silly. The pin dance. Let's do it again. The pin spin. Right? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at my tub. Oh, stupid. We'll cover more of that on Monday. Tuesday. Monday's Labor Day. And I still want to give away 3 more prizes today. And I still want to yell at you guys about being, not yell. I do sort of yell though, don't I? That's like, so when I say yell at you, I don't mean like my emotions are yelling. I mean my volume is yelling. You know, there's a difference, right? I want to do our love chapter. So can I do that? Can I read about love here for about, let's say 10 minutes? And then we'll do 3 prize games in a row. Beep, beep, boop. And it's really important because we're going to get into the meat of the prizes then. Yeah. It's going to be really a meaty prize coming up. It's going to be, it's a rather meaty. Okay. We're in our book, Love, How to Be Love. I'm up to chapter 10 this morning. I'm in chapter 10. Oh, Carlotta, I can dance with the best of them. Except I don't really want to get up this morning because I don't have pants on. So Mom's just putting me on the spot. That's why you'll notice I'm dancing sitting, right? Because I don't have any pants on right now. And if I got up and did the dance, there would be a dangle involved. Okay? And we can't, I don't want to dance and dangle. Let's just be for, no dancing and dangling. All right? Kimberly, I was almost going to try that. I was going to try it. You guys. I love a dangle dance, you guys. I don't know where that came from, Pops. Move on. You were about to be all holy and everything, and there you go dangling. Stop it. It's Carlotta's fault. Okay, it's Carlotta brings... Has anybody ever noticed that? Carlotta brings stuff like that out in people. Right? Am I right, Michael? Michael Groove? Carlotta brings out... She's an extractor. Carlotta's one of those extractor types. She's a troublemaker. All right? No, I'm not going to stand up, I promise. All right? No diggly dangly. She's a trouble. Carlotta's got troublemaker in it. I don't know how Sandy stayed so, Sandy's practically a saint, you guys. Okay? Look at you guys are enjoying the idea. At this point right now, there's a lot of people enjoying the idea of a pop dangle. Okay? But no. All right, here we go. I'm going to... Got pretty close. Pretty close there. Oh, Sharon's like, yay, Pops! Who does this? I'm like, can we? I want to get serious right now. I'm going to get serious. Unconditional love. It's so much bullshit. I love you unconditionally. Is there any such thing? Unconditional love. Let's get serious. Stop dangling. I unconditionally love my dangle, but that's about it. Okay, Bridgie? Is there such a thing as unconditional love? Or is it pure BS? Blow a raspberry at it. What if you could argue both ways? What if you could argue both? What if you could say that, yes, there is, but no, there really isn't? Is that kind of like a politician's answer? Bridgie, you know about my underwear. I'll bring those out next time. For the new people here that don't know about Pop's underwear, a final thought about the dangle. Final thought. The dangle. Pops owns a pair of underwear. Burger King underwear. Home of the Big Whopper. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Unconditionally love my underwear. Is there such a thing as unconditional love? Okay. Eggs, you remember that one from our childhood. Okay? I'm with a Big Whopper. You're stupid. You guys think you unconditionally love your children? Oh, I unconditionally love my children. I wonder if you do. Or do you unconditionally love the idea of unconditionally loving them? Or do you unconditionally love the idea, the programmed idea of unconditionally loving them? We're human, you know. Do we have the capacity to unconditionally love? It's a big question, because if we do, we should really be mining that capacity. If we don't, are we chasing a ghost? It's a pretty big question. There's a lot of self-help stuff out there that's all woo-woo-wah-wah about, are we chasing ghosts? Anybody interested in this subject? It's a pretty interesting subject just based off that alone, right, Bridgie? Pretty interesting, actually. It's well worth a lot of, this is one of those, I think, a philosophical discussion well worth having. Because we do spend a lot of time, I unconditionally love, or you think you do, maybe. And then if we found out we don't even have the capacity, then stop it. Let's spend time doing something else. I'm going to spend a little time on this. The chase. Does anybody chase unconditional love? I'm supposed to get it from my parents. My ex, all of the exes, when we got married, they told me they unconditionally loved me. I chased that. I didn't run away from it. Man, if I didn't hear that from you, then you weren't going to be my life partner. So yeah, at some point in life, we chase unconditional. Maybe you're not doing it sitting in your house today, but I think we've all been unconditional love chasers. I could almost make an argument for that. Does anybody disagree? We've all done some of that chasing. I wonder why. Why would we all do the same thing? Is it instinctual? Is it something Homo sapiens do and it's involuntary? You couldn't help it if you tried? Is it as simple as waking up and going to sleep? These are big questions, Sharon, honestly. Look how much you guys are thinking now. You guys, look how much thinking's going on right now. Be proud of yourselves. Your little brains are cogitating away right now, like on a philosophical level. Like you're having a discussion with yourself. I wonder, let me think about that. You're talking about it back and forth here. It's pretty good. We got this idea that love was supposed to be unconditional. And as real life slaps those possibilities out of us, instead of gaining a sense of realism and pragmatism, we double down on our search for the elusive love that exists without conditions. The argument here is that if we chase unconditional love, we're losing the opportunity for love in the first place. Someone told us the romantic idea that we can be loved without conditions, or we can love without conditions. But then the first time our flawed family, friends, and others showed us that there were conditions to their love, we began to look elsewhere. Maybe we need to be more beautiful, and then people would love us unconditionally. Smarter, faster, better. If I'm any of those, then they'll really love me unconditionally. Right now, they don't love me because I'm not as fast or as good or as better. Maybe we need to be more famous or more successful. Maybe we need to be more accomplished or wealthier. Whatever it is, there's a chase going on. The list goes on, and it actually becomes a driving force. Listen to this. I'm going to do a little math. You mathematicians in the house, you're going to like this. Listen to this math. The truth is that no matter how many people know you exist, the same percentage of them will love you. No matter how many people know you exist, same percentage is going to love you. The comment section, no. Average like. 95% of the people that you know or have things to do with you love you. I didn't say unconditionally. Love you. Almost like the love we have here for each other. 95%. 3% hate you. That sucks. Like, I can't even, I hated even saying that. There's people in your life that hate you, or watch your life, or look at your life. 3%ers. It's weird. I don't know who it is. It might be a sister-in-law. It might be the neighbor. It might be, I don't know. But you got a 3%. It's real. This is a sociological construct, truth. 95% like you. 3% hate you. And 2% are trying to hustle you. 2% of the people in your life, 2% of the people you come in contact with are trying to hustle you somehow. So they'll play the game. And they're trying to dip into your pocket or dip into your time or fraud you, or they're doing something. 2%, so 2% of the people are fraudulently trying to relate to you. So it doesn't matter if you have 100 people in your life or 1 million people in your life. What we fail to remember is that 3% of hate from 1 million is 30,000. 30,000 people that aren't feeling you. 30,000. It's pretty far away from unconditional. $30,000 sure feels like a lot. Feels like more than 3. But it's the same percentage. Everyone won't love us. And even if 100% of the people we met actually did, we would then begin to actually ask, what's wrong with them? It's impossible. What the hell's wrong with them? Nobody. Nobody can be loved 100%. Or they're the 2% hustler guy. Here's where we have unconditional love. We have unconditional love for love itself. We can have unconditional love for love itself. We place faith in love. We place faith in love unconditionally. Knowing that even when things don't work out our way, we're not going to abandon our ability to tap our love. I will continue to tap into my ability to love unconditionally. No one can take away our ability to love. It can only be forfeited. What we need to see is change. What we need to see is progress. The 1-year-old, it's okay for them to throw a fit, not like their food. Throw the spoon across the room from their high chair. It's not okay when you're 15. So you exhibit growth in your life. Social approval and disapproval are valuable tools that keep us in line. We'll approve of the 1-year-old doing that, but we wouldn't approve of the 15-year-old. I'll approve of a 15-year-old being a little bit of a jerk, but when you're 30, slow down. Stop running red lights. Start paying attention start paying your taxes. Instead of hoping others would love us unconditionally, let's instead focus on better tools to connect and communicate with each other so we can figure out each other's expectations, our intentions, our pet peeves, and our enthusiasms. I want to be loved for who I am, but it still requires me to know who I am and to do a good job of explaining that to others. Not simply expecting them to love what's sitting in front of them. Without exception. You're supposed to love me unconditionally. Badgie, get out of here. I only think of taxes. You know when I think of taxes? This is the truth. I can't imagine what the FEMA budget is. You can imagine the money that they're pouring into people in Hawaii right now. The government's handing out vouchers so people don't have to live, on the streets and in the fields. Airbnb, here's a voucher. Go find an Airbnb, send us the bill. They're going to be doing it in Florida. They're doing it everywhere. I can't imagine the money that we are spending. And we don't have it to spend if we're not putting it in. And I'd much rather spend it on FEMA and disaster like this than some of the other bullshit pork barrel stuff that happens. Yeah, I mean that's how they're doing it. You have to go. You stand in line. You show them an address. Say this is the address to my house. It's been burnt down. They say no problem. Here's a voucher. Hawaii, there isn't one person now not living in a hotel, some accommodation. They've already taken care of everybody that lived. They got to do it in Florida. They got to do it everywhere. And I'm just like, can't even imagine the amount of money. And we got to have it in the coffers to give them in the first place. And that's why we should be building up war chests. That's how come. So we could have the money to give to situations like that. And then yet, we're spending $300 on toilet seats instead. Final. It's okay that unconditional love doesn't exist between us. I don't pretend that it does. When I say I love you guys, I really mean it. But I can't say it's unconditional. I can just say, I try to tell you exactly who I am. I try to show you love. And as a result, I get loved. But I'm not looking for anything unconditional. The minute I put unconditional on it, guess what? That became a condition. It's okay that unconditional love doesn't exist between us. It really is. We can save ourselves years of looking for affection in the wrong places simply because of the broken belief that I can find unconditional somewhere. There definitely can be more love, but that love doesn't come from us to others. It comes from us to us. And Jolie's got it right. The only condition is that you push the like button. Good one, Jolie. Let's do some giveaways here. Unconditional love, it's a tricky thing. I stay away from the concept completely because unconditional love is conditional, just by definition. Love in and of itself is and should be enough. And when we outpour love, we automatically, here's what happens. I see this. I have a vision. I'm a teapot. I cannot sit around and just be full of tea all the time. I have got to pour myself out. I need to empty that vessel. In so doing, I've opened myself up to receive more. If I had not poured myself out, I'd have the same nasty old teapot. Same crappy, stagnant crap in there. I pour myself out. And I know that the spiritual principles on our planet say, if I do that with love for myself and knowing I'm helping others, that teapot's going to fill right back up. What's really creepy is when it overflows and you lose some because you haven't been on the ball. You lost stuff you could have been given away. You let it overflow all down the street because you sat on your couch and you didn't give it away. You let it, some of our cushions on our couch are soaked with it because we didn't give it up and give it away. Get a giveaway program. There's a convalescent hospital in your neighborhood needs you. And all of a sudden that tea, it's not sitting on the couch. It's being poured into the old ladies and the old guys down at your local hospital, etc. There's giveaway programs everywhere. Let's do 3 of them right now. Number between 1 and 50, go. First person to say it, that's the one on the shoot, 1 to 50. Give me 3 numbers. Put them on your screen. And I'll tell you who got 1 through 50. I picked 1. Let's go, kids. Fly those numbers at Pops. Okay, fly them at me. Here we go. What are the numbers? Who's going to get the box number 3? Box number 3 is coming up. Here comes box number 3. Someone's going to get box number 3. Which one? Goodbye, Sherry. Sherry, have a beautiful day. Nope, I still don't see the number yet. I'm waiting for the number. It's somewhere between 1 and 50. Who is going to say the number correctly? Who's going to say the number? Somebody just said it, but they also just won. So I'm passing them by. Sorry about that. Here we go. Keep going. Nope, same people, and I'm not sending it to them. I just sent them. I'm sending them. Satterwolf, 2. Satterwolf, 2. Satterwolf got it correct. You're going to hear Daniel Cunningham tell us that he did, but Daniel Cunningham is with Married Maiko. I'm already sending them something. So I'm sorry, Daniel and Married. We're moving it forward to Satterwolf. Okay, Satter, I'm going to ask you, my friend. Okay, this is hilarious. Satter, you get to pick one of these 2 boxes. You can pick box number 1 or box number 2. Satterwolf, which one do you want? Which one do you think? You Married Michael? I love you guys too. Thank you. You guys are on it this morning. Satter's going for box number 2. in box number 2, Saturn. Wait a minute, Saturn, I'm going to give you a chance, just based off I'm looking in here. I'm going to give you a chance to trade this box for another box. Kim, you don't know that I'd already sent him something else this week, too. Okay? No, couples don't have to share. But I have sent them things. Which would you like, Saturn? Would you like this box? Or would you like another box? I'm looking in this box and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're going to want this box or another box. Saturn, which one? I'm giving you an option. I'm looking right in there. You sure about this? You've got this box. That's just the one you picked, but we could trade it for this one. You're sticking with this one? Saturn's sticking with that one? It's a meaty prize. I'm going to go ahead and send you a can of Vienna sausages. I'm sending these to you because Ruff wouldn't eat them. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and send you a can of Vienna sausages. I gave you a chance to change, bro. And I don't want to zonk anybody. I hate to zonk people. But I'm definitely got to send you a can. Now you'll notice that they're special free. They're barbecue flavor. Okay? So everyone's going, okay, Pop, so where's... No, that's it. I even got a special sized box for it to fit in. Okay? Saturn, I need your address at the DetroitMushLab.net. Now, he's going to be one of those... there's a chance he doesn't send them to me. Okay? All right? You know what? Just because I didn't want to really mess with the guy too bad, we're going to slip this in there too. Shh. Slipped in there. I couldn't do straight zonk. But anyways, it's a meaty thing. Saturn. Got a minor hookup in there. Okay? Oh, so stupid. Vienna sausages. Okay, so here's what happened. I'm shopping yesterday. And I see the Vienna sausages, and I'm like, those are absolutely disgusting. Who would eat those? I'm saying to myself, I'm thinking, I'm remembering. God, you hate those things. And I keep going. And about 8 feet past the sausages, I was going, wait a minute. Back. Perfect tea prize. They're right next to the Spam. But I was like shopping, I'm like, that would be perfect to send to Saturn Wolf. Vienna sausages. I got 2 cans. I opened 1 can to give to Ruff. He wouldn't eat them. Okay, so Saturn. I'm lying. I'm lying. That's not a true story. Hey, we're running awfully long right now. Pop, shut up and give another prize away. Okay. Here we go. Do another number. 1 through 50. 1 through 50. If you've won today, you can't win again. Sorry. 1 through 50. All right, let's go shopping. I wonder if there's any more meaty prizes here. Are there any more meaty prizes? Okay, I'm looking for a number between 1 and 50. You guys are getting close. There's a couple of really close ones up there, but nobody's gotten it yet. Boy, is that 42 close. That 42 is an awfully close number. Oh, geez. 42. There's a bit. Laura, you're divine. Laura, you're the first 41. Laura is divine. 41. 41. Laura hasn't won anything here in a minute. Laura, would you like box? Would you like box number 1 or box number 2? Now, whichever one you don't pick will be the last prize we give away. Do you want box number 1 or box number 2? Remember that we tend to give away meaty prizes towards the end of the show. Okay? Here we go. Which one do you want? And we're not dangling anything. All right? Box number 1 or box number 2? Laura, we're waiting on you. Just go box number 2. I can tell you straight up, box number 2, you don't want to return it. Because it's not a zonk. I'm going to give you a chance to trade it for this one. Okay? Real quick. Do you want to trade it? It's not a zonk. You're going to like it the way it is. Do you want to trade it? What do you think, Laura? Trade it? Or do you want to just leave it the way it is? What do you want to do, Laura? It's not a zonk. We still have one more to give away. I'm sorry I'm running so long here. She says, I'm going to keep it, Pops. I believe you. That was a good idea because this was what was in the big box. Okay? The big box. This is what's in yours. 4 grams. Of iceberg. You know what we're going to do too? We're going to go ahead and put that one in there too. Okay? I'm sure a big old box with this fella in there. And that was all I was going to send you, by the way. If you'd have picked this box, I'm telling you right now, that's not a zonk. That's not a zonk. I'll tell you how this isn't a zonk. You guys are going to tell. Scale game. Scale game. How much does this weigh? First person to come closest is going to win the final prize. How much does this guy weigh? I'm getting ready to show you. You're all too high. You're all too high. Everybody's too high. You guys have a lot of faith. There we go. There we go. Getting closer. Getting closer. Getting closer. Oops. Hold on. We're getting closer. Nope. Bring it down a little bit. Ronnie Boss is the closest so far. I want someone just a little closer. I want somebody just a tiny bit closer than Ronnie Boss. Let's get close. Ronnie, I'm giving it to Ronnie Boss. Ronnie's hitting all around the spot. Ronnie, I'm giving it to Ronnie. Now you guys are starting to dial it down, but Ronnie was the closest the soonest. Ronnie Boss. Now, Ronnie, this is going in her box. This is going in the other person. This is going in the other box. You don't win this. What you just did, Ronnie. Who won that? Remind me who won this one. I apologize. I've been so busy here. Who won the last box? Laura Devine. Laura. Thank you, Laura. So Laura got the little fruit, the 1.4 fruit, and the 4 gram box. You, my friend, Ronnie Boss. Congratulations. In the picture, we had this leaning up against the Vienna sausage. Let's remember that, right? We had this fella leaning against the Vienna sausage in the picture. It was staged something like this on IG, right? Ronnie, we'd like to send you this. We're going to send you this guy right here. But we got to thinking about it too, Ronnie, and said at the end of the week, would that really be enough for one person? And we said, no, it's really not enough. So we're going to also send him a couple more grams of iceberg. So that's the last box of this week. We're going to send you this guy and this guy. Now, on your way out, why don't you guys take a quick guess how much this weighs? And I'll put it on the scale. What do you think this weighs? What do you think Ronnie Boss just got? Along with 2 grams of Ghost. Huh? We're going to just throw it on there. You guys got to get your scale eyes going. All right, here we go. Not as much as you thought. Still a hell of a nice fruit. So we're going to give him that and another 2 grams of iceberg. A lot of winners today. 5 people won today. Congratulations.
Hey, Pops.
Hey, buddy.
Have you seen the Vienna sausage anywhere? I've been looking for that. Anybody know where the Vienna sausage is?
No, I haven't seen him.
No?
No, haven't seen.
Okay.
No, haven't seen him.
Somewhere around here.
Don't tell him.
Alright.
He's so stupid. I took his breakfast, Daniel. That wasn't planned. I promise that wasn't planned. Okay? So, God. All right, you guys. Brock's looking for his Vienna sausages, and I'm sending them out to who's getting them? Satter Wolf. Oh, you guys are so wrong, man. But you guys keep looking. I have to go down and get him a bag. I have to go get a can. Satter, I might have to wait a day to send you yours. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Okay. You guys go have a beautiful weekend. Live, laugh, love, learn and love. Okay? Have a beautiful weekend. Sausages for everyone, Kim. Love you guys. Oh, that was so damn funny. Okay. It's just sausages. Why is a sausage so damn funny at 10 o'clock in the morning? Go have a beautiful, because it's 10:30. Go have a beautiful day, you guys. Love you. Holly and Michael and Herbie Monwerby Kabop and Bob Johnny Johnson and Michael Groove and Clean, what a beautiful letter. Thank you for that. You made my night. Saska Mojo and Vegas, you too. Holly and Benny Ben and Moms, you made me dance. And Sharon and Jimmy Max and Bobby and Holly and Mike Baraball and Sling and Flying Wing and Cat and Kevin and Nerdy and Nerfy and Niffy and Nuffer and Holly and Niffy Naff Nerfer and Jonathan K and Shy. Have a great day, Shy. Married Michael, you too. Sid Hunter, Jolie, Alan and Free, Clean, Satter Wolf and Wes. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And Holly and Bridget. Finally got that out. Badgie, have a great weekend, you tax-paying son of a sieve. Cleany and Slingy and Laura, have a divine day. Jesus Christ and Kimberly and Mike Baraball and Herbie and Mary Michael and Holly and Joey. Hey, I won't see you guys till next Tuesday. Labor Day weekend, holiday. Enjoy your weekend. Nipper, Anthony Hunt, Jesus Christ, all the way in Australia. They don't have Labor Day over there because they don't work. Daniel, Mike, Satter, Mushy, Toss Across coming soon. Billy D. and Carlotti, and Daniel Lee, and Jesus Christ D, and Sandy. Could I put an E on almost just the end of almost everybody? Get out of here. Have a great weekend, you guys. Love you. Mean it. See you guys Tuesday. Hey, practice kindness.